For 7 decades, Japan wore a mask of pacifism while something else was happening in the shadows. Deep inside classified defense facilities, engineers were building what military analysts now call the most sophisticated multi-domain weapon system in the Pacific. Intelligence briefings obtained by defense journals reveal something Beijing never anticipated: a 5-layer architecture worth $318 billion, engineered to dismantle China's military advantages piece by piece. But here's what's keeping Beijing's war planners awake at night. 2026 isn't just another year. It's the year Japan's 43 trillion yen defense transformation reaches operational status. The year these 5 systems stop being blueprints and start being battlefield ready. The year Japan reveals what it's been hiding. Watch until the end, because when you understand how Japan designed each layer to neutralize a specific Chinese capability, you'll see why Beijing's entire invasion calculus is being rewritten as we speak. Section 1. The Shield. Aegis Super Cruisers. Japan's first line of defense isn't what you'd expect. It doesn't fly. It doesn't fire first. It floats. 2 behemoth Aegis system-equipped vessels, each displacing 20,000 tons, making them the largest surface combatants on Earth outside of aircraft carriers. These aren't ordinary warships. Each one carries the Spy-7 radar, the most advanced phased array system ever mounted on a ship. Here's what that means: tracking over 1,000 incoming objects simultaneously, detecting ballistic missiles while they're still climbing through the upper atmosphere, guiding SM-3 Block 2A interceptors to kill shots at the edge of space, operating 24/7 without the vulnerability of land-based systems. Originally, Japan planned to install Aegis ashore on land. They canceled it. Why? Because a floating platform can't be targeted with the same precision. It moves, it hides, it survives. China's war doctrine starts with one word: saturation. Overwhelm defenses with more missiles than they can stop. But Japan just changed the math. These floating fortresses can defend entire island chains, relocate based on threat vectors, and absorb attacks that would crater land-based radar sites. This is Layer 1, and it already forces China to double its missile calculations for any Pacific operation. If military strategy content like this is what you're looking for, take 1 second to subscribe. It helps the channel, and there are 4 more weapons coming that you need to see. Section 2. Stealth Power. F-35B Carriers. For 70 years, Japan's constitution banned offensive weapons. Aircraft carriers were unthinkable. Then, China launched its 3rd carrier, and Japan made a decision that shocked the world. The Izumo and Kaga, once called helicopter destroyers in careful diplomatic language, are now undergoing full conversion into light aircraft carriers. The modifications are not cosmetic, they're structural. Heat-resistant flight deck coatings engineered for F-35B vertical landings, generating 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit exhaust. Reinforced internal hangars to handle jet fuel storage requirements. Redesigned island superstructures with proper carrier air traffic control systems, ski jump bow modifications under consideration for extended range takeoffs. Each ship can deploy 12 to 14 F-35B Lightning II stealth fighters. But here's the number that matters. Japan didn't just buy a few jets for these carriers. They ordered 42 F-35Bs for carrier operations, 105 F-35As for land bases. Total 147 5th-generation stealth jets. That's more than the UK, more than Italy, more than any Asian nation except China itself. Before this, Japan could only defend. Now, Japanese stealth jets can strike Chinese warships 500 miles from shore, destroy coastal missile batteries, eliminate radar installations, and establish air superiority over contested islands, all without a single aircraft ever appearing on radar. This is Layer 2. Japan's answer to China's numerical advantage isn't more planes, it's invisible planes. Section 3. The Ghost Hunter. Submarines with extended-range missiles.
If China fears anything more than what it can see, it's what it cannot find. And Japan's submarine force has been invisible for decades. Japan operates 22 attack submarines, including the revolutionary Taige class, the first operational submarines in the world powered entirely by lithium-ion batteries. Why does the battery chemistry matter? Everything. Lithium-ion stores 3 times more energy than traditional lead acid, longer underwater endurance without surfacing or snorkeling, zero heat signature during silent running, faster recharge cycles between operations. These submarines are already among the quietest on Earth. China's anti-submarine warfare capabilities were designed to find Soviet-era diesel boats. Japan's fleet operates below their detection threshold. But the real upgrade isn't the submarine, it's what they're about to carry. The Type 12 cruise missile, originally designed for coastal defense with a 124-mile range, has been upgraded in 3 phases. Phase 1 carries 560 miles, Phase 2, 900 miles. Final 2026 Plus variant over 930 miles. Japan is also developing air-launched and submarine-launched versions with ranges exceeding 1,000 miles, GPS inertial guidance, terrain-following radar, and reduced radar cross-section. A single Japanese submarine lurking in waters near Taiwan could strike command centers in Fujian province, destroy missile bases along the coast, sink supply ships at anchor in port, and eliminate fuel depots, all without ever surfacing, without ever revealing its position, without China ever knowing it was there. This is Layer 3, the Ghost Hunter. A silent fleet armed with stealth missiles that turn the entire East China Sea into a no-man's land for the PLA Navy.
Section 4. Faster than fear. Hypersonic weapons. China spent the last decade building what it calls an impenetrable air defense network, layered radar systems, interceptor missiles at every altitude, electronic warfare suites jamming enemy targeting. Then Japan started testing something that ignores all of it. 2 hypersonic weapon programs are now in advanced development: Hypersonic Cruise Missile, HCM, and Hypervelocity Gliding Project, HVGP. Both weapons travel at Mach 5 or higher. That's over 1 mile per second. The HCM uses a scramjet engine. No moving parts, just supersonic combustion. It sucks in air, ignites fuel, and accelerates continuously throughout its flight. No rocket fuel limits its range. The HVGP works differently. It's a boost glide weapon. A rocket launches it to extreme altitude, then it separates and maneuvers unpredictably as it descends, skipping across the upper atmosphere like a stone across water.
Current air defense systems, China's S-400, their HQ-9 batteries, are designed for predictable trajectories. Calculate the arc, position the interceptor, fire. Hypersonics don't fly in arcs. They change direction. They accelerate at terminal phase. They arrive before the warning alarm finishes sounding. China invested billions in integrated air defense. Against hypersonics, that investment becomes irrelevant. Japan can now destroy command bunkers, carrier groups, and staging areas before Chinese generals know they've been targeted. This is Layer 4.
Section 5. The Future. 6th Generation Fighter. The F-35 is the world's most advanced operational fighter. Japan has 147 of them. But Japan isn't betting its future on American aircraft. The Global Combat Air Program, GCAP, is a joint 6th-generation fighter project with the United Kingdom and Italy, scheduled for operational deployment in 2035. This isn't an upgraded F-35, it's a complete reimagination of air combat. Stealth. Internal weapons bays so deep that radar can't detect a single external store. Maneuverability. Electric actuation replacing hydraulic systems. Sensors. AI-assisted threat identification in milliseconds. This fighter doesn't just achieve air superiority, it commands the entire battle space. Targeting, drone coordination, electronic attack,
missile defense, all from a single platform invisible to every radar system China currently operates or has planned. This is Layer 5, the future. Japan's guarantee that 40 years from now, it will still control its own skies without asking permission from anyone.
So here's what $318 billion actually buys. Layer 1, the shield. Aegis supercruisers that stop China's missile swarms before they reach their targets. Layer 2, stealth power. F-35B carriers that strike without warning. Layer 3, Ghost Hunter, submarines with 930-mile stealth missiles that turn the Pacific into a hunting ground. Layer 4, faster than fear, hypersonics that bypass every defense China has built. Layer 5, the future, a sixth-generation fighter ensuring air dominance for 40 years. Individually, each layer is formidable. Together, they form an integrated kill web. The Aegis ships protect the carriers deploy stealth jets that locate targets. Submarines eliminate those targets from unseen positions. Hypersonics destroy high-value assets before China reacts. The sixth-gen fighter ensures the entire system operates under permanent air superiority. This is not a collection of weapons. It's a system designed so that every Chinese strength faces a Japanese counter. Japan is no longer a pacifist nation waiting for American protection. It is building the capability to fight and win a regional war on its own terms. The message to Beijing is unmistakable. We watched you build your forces for 30 years. Now watch us. 2026 isn't a deadline. It's a warning. And Beijing knows the window for a cost-free move on Taiwan is closing faster than anyone predicted.